Basketball star Caitlin Clark will have her jersey retired.
Caitlin Clark has become a phenomenon in women's basketball. Her talent is so undeniable that it makes you wonder, should we call her the female version of Steph Curry, or call Steph Curry the male version of Caitlin Clark? Her long-range shooting, flashy playmaking, and fearless confidence have completely changed the landscape of the sport. If you're an opposing coach trying to figure out how to stop her, good luck. The truth is, she's become nearly unguardable. Caitlin Clark isn't just making history, she's changing the game forever. Now playing in the WNBA, she continues to inspire millions. If you're moved by her journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more stories that redefine greatness. Born and raised in Iowa, Caitlin Clark picked up a basketball at just 5 years old. Even as a child, she showed an unusual level of skill, often playing in boys' recreational leagues to challenge herself. While she dabbled in multiple sports, volleyball, softball, soccer, tennis, and golf, it became clear by high school that basketball was her true calling. Throughout her 4 years at Dowling Catholic High School, Caitlin completely dominated. As a junior, she dropped 60 points in a single game, one of the highest totals in Iowa girls basketball history. That same season, she averaged 32.6 points per game and led the state in scoring. Her senior year was just as impressive, averaging 33.4 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and nearly 3 steals per game. She graduated with the 4th most points and 6th most three-pointers in Iowa girls basketball history. Initially committing to Notre Dame, Caitlin ultimately decided to stay close to home and play for the University of Iowa. Ranked as the number 1, 4th player in the country by ESPN, she was expected to be great, but she exceeded even those lofty expectations. Caitlin didn't need time to adjust to college basketball. In her debut game for Iowa, she posted 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. As a freshman, she averaged 26.6 points, 7.1 assists, and 5.9 rebounds per game. That year included highlights like a 39-point game versus Nebraska and a triple-double against Western Illinois. Though Iowa's season ended in the Sweet 16 against powerhouse UConn, Caitlin's freshman campaign was nothing short of legendary. She was named the NCAA Division I Co-Freshman of the Year and led the nation in total points, assists, field goals, and three-pointers. Yes, that's all in her first year. But why didn't she head straight to the pros? Unlike the NBA, where players can declare for the draft after just 1 year, WNBA rules require players to be at least 22 years old or 4 years out of high school. So Caitlin had more college basketball ahead, and fans weren't complaining. Her sophomore year was another level of dominance. She averaged 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists while producing jaw-dropping performances. In one game, she scored 46 points, including 25 in the 4th quarter alone. She also became the first player in Division I history, male or female, to record back-to-back 30-point triple-doubles. She led Iowa to a Big Ten tournament title and was once again honored as Big Ten Player of the Year. Her junior year truly etched her name in the record books. Caitlin averaged 27.8 points, 8.6 assists, and 7.1 rebounds per game. She broke the Big Ten record for career triple-doubles and became the fastest player to reach 2,000 points since 2000. During March Madness, she delivered one of the most iconic runs in tournament history. Her 40-point triple-double in the Elite Eight was the first ever in either the men's or women's NCAA tournament. She followed it up with another 40-point performance to knock off defending champion South Carolina. Although Iowa fell short in the championship game to LSU, Clark had an unforgettable 30-point game, hitting 8 three-pointers, more than any player in a title game. Her 191 total points were the most in any NCAA tournament ever. She swept almost every major award that season, and many called it the greatest season in women's college basketball history. If her junior year was historic, her senior year has been downright mythical. In just her second game of the season, she posted a 34-point triple-double. Shortly after, she became Iowa's all-time leading scorer, then passed Kelsey Plum for the most 30-point games in Division I women's history. But the two records that truly defined her GOAT status were yet to come. First, she surpassed Steph Curry's single-season record for most three-pointers in Division I history, before March Madness even began. Then came the biggest one. On March 3rd, Caitlin broke Pete Maravich's all-time scoring record for any Division I player, male or female. It was a moment that solidified her as one of the greatest to ever play the college game. At 6 feet tall, Caitlin has a size advantage over most WNBA point guards. Her skill set is elite. She's got a tight handle, a deadly first step, elite passing vision, and a limitless shooting range. She's as comfortable pulling up from the logo as she is driving into the lane and finishing through contact. And while her shooting gets the headlines, her playmaking is just as elite. She sees the floor like a seasoned pro and threads passes with precision. Defensively, her size and speed allow her to guard multiple positions. She rebounds well for a guard and competes hard on every possession. In short, she's a complete player. Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the stat sheets, she's changing the sport. Her influence has brought millions of new fans to women's basketball. The 2023 NCAA championship game became the most watched women's title game in history. When she broke Maravich's scoring record, the game drew the biggest regular season audience in 25 years. Her game has inspired comparisons to Steph Curry, not just for the deep threes, but for the way she's revolutionized the sport. Just like Steph changed how men's basketball is played, Caitlin is doing the same for women's hoops. All eyes are now on the next phase. Caitlin Clark is projected to be the #1, first overall pick in the WNBA draft, likely heading to the Indiana Fever. But can she live up to the hype? Based on everything we've seen, from her record-breaking numbers to her poise on the biggest stages, there's every reason to believe she will. She may not yet have an NCAA championship, but that doesn't take away from what she's accomplished. With her skill set, mentality, and star power, Caitlin Clark isn't just a future WNBA star. She's a once-in-a-generation player who has already changed the game forever. Caitlin Clark has arrived, and the WNBA will never be the same. Her story is just getting started. Like, subscribe, and follow for more stories of rising legends who are changing the game.